the manner of payment of rent. So again, talking about rentals, and this comes out of the Residential Tenancies Act, and it's actually section 35. And when we look at that, it talks about how rent needs to be paid. And part 2, or clause 2 within section 35 actually states that a landlord or the landlord's agent must permit a tenant to pay the rent by at least one means for which the tenant does not incur a cost, obviously other than bank fees or other account fees that are usually payable for the tenant's transaction. So it's not about you absorbing their bank fees on that. And it's reasonably available to the tenant. Okay, so it's not a convoluted process where they have to join an app that signs up to something else, that they're not willing to do. So it needs to be, but you must give the tenant one means of paying rent that does not incur a cost. So just remember that there is a penalty to be incurred if you don't offer that process. I mean, obviously a tenant and a landlord, or you on behalf of the landlord, can by agreement change the manner in which rent is payable under the residential tenancy agreement at any time. And, and that can actually happen at any time. But that part of offering at least one manner of paying rent that doesn't incur a cost actually needs to be part of your residential tenancy agreement. So if you're using a standard one, it's in there. You just need to make sure that you're complying with what's actually in the agreement. So when you're signing up a residential tenancy agreement, then you need to make sure that one form of, one means for which the tenant does not incur a cost is included in your offer as part of your tenancy agreement. So that was a really simple one, just raised by a couple of people during the past week.